right here. This is Ironman training with POTS and type 1 diabetes, week 9. Let's go. This was a good week. We got in 3 runs for 29 miles, 3 rides for 119 miles, and 3 swims for 7,400 yards. The challenges this week were the ankle that I jacked up last week, some logistical challenges with biking and the rain, and the sheer volume of nutrition that I'm going through. Any athlete's going to go through a lot of nutrition. Anyone training for an ultra endurance event or something like an Ironman is going to go through a lot of nutrition. But then you add somebody with POTS and somebody with diabetes, and it seems like every 2 seconds I'm taking something out of a tinfoil pack. Sodium, electrolytes, glucose, 24/7, all the time, and it adds up. I got some good volume on the bike this week with 2 indoor sessions, Tuesday and Thursday for about 30 miles each, and then a 3-hour session, endurance session, yesterday for 3 hours. I was supposed to go up to the Suncoast Parkway, but it was supposed to rain all morning, and so I forced myself in on the indoor trainer for 3 grueling, mind-crushing hours, and it didn't rain a single drop. I wish I could say the same about sweating, but it is buckets and buckets of sweat. I've got a hand towel next to me, I've got a beach towel on the floor, and I am just dripping the whole time on the indoor trainer, more than outdoors. It's 51 degrees outside, and I'm not working that hard, and I am just dripping sweat. That's POTS. And the mitogen has 0 impact on it. So I don't know what does. Calling all angels here, calling all cars. What helps with the sweating? I'm losing like 6 or 7 pounds on those weekday sessions. And if I did the math right, I lost over 13 pounds of sweat during my 3-hour session yesterday. I lost about 6 pounds and I had drank about 4 liters on top of that. Although I do feel like I've made some progress with nutrition and the bike. Front loading carbs, getting ahead of the tailwind, not just waiting until I've already been on the bike a while to start drinking it. In fact, yesterday before the bike, I started with some oatmeal before I got on it. And I'm maintaining my blood sugars better while on the bike, which means I'm reducing those post-ride spikes and then those crazy out of control swings that happen for the whole day. So we're making progress as far as diabetes management and the bike. This week on the bike, we watched Days of Thunder to pay tribute to Robert Duvall. And then I also watched Race, the movie about Jesse Owens, because sports movies tend to keep me engaged while on the bike. And then some YouTube videos from some other motivational speakers, because I'm a motivational speaker and I was looking to improve my craft. The weekday runs went great. 7.5 miles, 8.5 miles, both in an hour and a half. No real POTS issues, no real diabetes issues. In fact, Friday, I didn't even feel that great. I was pretty tired. My body was tired, and yet it was probably one of the best runs I've had in a really, really long time. I mean, 9 and 10 minute pace in zone 2. It was just awesome. Oh, and we saw a dolphin. Today's run, not so much. I can't say it went bad. It was definitely just challenging. I was tired from a long effort yesterday, from a long week overall, and it was rough. So yeah, I went through a lot of nutrition. My legs were really tired. I was sweating a lot. And some of this is gonna have to do with POTS, and some of this is just gonna have to do with being run down from doing all the other stuff and building and adapting. I mean, the biggest challenge for my run today was that left ankle that I was just slamming down last week when my body wasn't cooperating. I probably should have stayed off it, but I figured if I could have got through today, I've got Monday in the pool, Tuesday in the bike, so I've got a couple days to at least let the swelling come down and let it rest. The swim was where it was at for me this week. Had a good drill session on Monday, had a good workout on Wednesday, and then I got in the pool on Friday. I did 400 yards of drills, and then I did 2,250 yards unbroken, long endurance swim. That's over 1.2 miles of continuous swimming, and it's the longest continuous swim I'd ever done. And what was really cool about it is I was only supposed to do 2,000 yards, but I felt good, and I said, fuck it, let's keep going. And you know what else? I could have kept going. So I'm feeling pretty good about the swim. There was another PR, and that's a term you're gonna be hearing a lot between now and May 16th. To prepare for the pool on Friday, I went for my run. I came back and I had my breakfast, which is a protein shake with some other things in it. All told, it has 115 grams of carbs. And then about 2 hours later, I went and got in the pool. When I got in the pool, my blood sugar level was 310 and rising. After the 2,250 yards, which was about an hour, it was 229 and dropping. So that's progress. And to be honest, if it was race day, I'm okay with that. I have no problem starting the bike with a high blood sugar. This is not going to be a good day for diabetes, and that's all right. It is a bad day for diabetes. It is not a bad day for this diabetic. All right, let's talk nutrition. Because on a normal day, I'm taking, I'm taking 4 scoops of BPN electrolytes. I'm taking 1 element. I'm having water with sea salt and lemon. I'm having amino acid supplement. I'm having often at least 1 or 2 body armors. I'm having an energy drink, usually a Rain or a C4. And then that's just to maintain and make sure I'm getting enough sodium and electrolytes. On the days that I'm actually running and working out, in addition to that, I'll usually supplement with Tailwind for long endurance events. 1 or 2 scoops, probably 2 scoops to start. And then I'm taking a Honey Stinger gel, 1 gel, for every 15 to 20 minutes that I'm actually doing exercise. So right now, I'm going through a lot of nutrition. I pretty much went through an entire box of Honey Stinger gels just in the last couple of days. I just can't order BPN fast enough. And I guess this is all by way of saying I could use a nutrition sponsor. POTS athlete, diabetic athlete, and in 76 days, Ironman. Who wants to get on board? On my run this morning, I was really thinking about the size of this, the weight of it all. Less than 0.01% of the global population have participated in Ironman, and I'm gonna be one of them. And this is yet another thing that I swore I would never do. You know, when I started doing Spartan races, I said I would never do a marathon. I've done 6. I said I would never do an Ironman. Here we go. Overall, body's recovering well. When I first started this training segment, my Garmin was telling me I needed like 4 days between workouts. And now even these long 3-hour bike rides, it tells me I need 17 hours. I think the swimming is helping a lot. Swimming is truly a recovery workout. If there's one area, and it's like Groundhog Day around here. If there's one area that I need to step up, it's not my mobility, it's my strength training. So here's my commitment to you, and by you I mean me. When I have this conversation next week, I'll be talking about at least 1 strength training routine. And then just an overall health check-in. A1C, blood glucose, overall 90-day average is still about the same. So whereas I'm using significantly less insulin, we're still balancing it. So I do expect to see improvement as I adapt and adjust between now and race day. And then also, I'm a good 180 right now. So I'm 180 to 182 pounds. And I'd have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure I was a $189 when I started this. So that's good weight loss. I didn't need that weight. And I wouldn't even mind losing another 4 or 5 pounds between now and race day. 76 days till Ironman Jacksonville. Let's go. Live inspired.